That's the match. It looked like too many runs were needed in that final over, and so it has proved to be. Great bowling, brilliant winning.
Good evening, one and all. We're here at Wankhede Stadium. You join us for this T20 match between India and Pakistan. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
Good decision to bowl first here. The openers won't find this easy in the early overs. It'll be a great chance for some cheap wickets.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Singh has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started. We're about to get up. Underway, and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. He's quick onto that in the infield. Gone. Great reflexes. Beautiful take. Caught and bowled.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the field with a great shot. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Oh, well, can't even bother running.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh my, that's racing away.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Bumrah shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Cuts that off well in the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Azam taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Doesn't beat the infield. 11 runs added there. Pakistan 16 for 2.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Pandya from the Garware Pavilion end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. Pakistan 20 for 2. Drilled that one away.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Perfectly timed.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. They've gone up here. Couldn't get it through the field. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
Smacks that away through the gap. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Azam watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Pakistan 40 for 2. Bumrah from the Tata end. Patel, the spinner, coming into the attack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Might look to go big again here.
This could be out. Beautiful catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Nicked it. The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
They've been reading the pitch well and played each ball on its merits. Very good power play.
Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see. How they go. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Usman ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Great commitment. Finds the edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edge, amazing delivery. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Chakravarti from the Garware Pavilion end. Edged it. Was quick onto that in the infield. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicketkeeper. Gone. Fine catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Scamper through for a single. Good running. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Finds the fielder with that shot. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Wow, that's missed a lot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Square cut, finds point, no run. Doesn't beat the infield. The bowlers have really tightened up their line and length. Good work. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Kishan, some good hands. Couldn't really tell live. The umpire might take a quick look.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Trouble. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Huge edge. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Chakravarti from the Garware Pavilion end. Misses everything. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Four runs added in that over. Pakistan 73 for 8. Singh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. The bowler looks really confident. As the bowler pulls out of the delivery, something mustn't have felt right. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Singh straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Varma comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Saw that so early and the timing was fantastic.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Square cut, finds point, no run. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. This contest looking a lot more even now than it had looked earlier. Singh from the Tata end. Going with pace now. Ralph, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Seven runs added in that over. Pakistan are 89 for 9. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
That last ball isn't something you want. Chance. Out. Good catch. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. You're going to need some good batting partnerships. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Afridi coming in.
Straight to the fielder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary. Catch, caught and bowled. Beautiful take, caught and bowled.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Nearly gets the edge. Afridi with a great delivery there. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Incredible. What a grab. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Varma ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. No. Terrible shot. 4 runs added in that over. India are 4 for 2. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Tata end. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
Bonus runs here, 4 of them. The fielder probably thinking of keeping the batters honest, but it's only succeeded in frustrating the bowler.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Ashraf with a huge appeal. Afridi from the Garware Pavilion end. Edge, but it drops safely. Pakistan with a massive shout. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Wow, that's missed the lot. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Perfectly timed.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh, that's gone a mile. That could go out of the ground. Get the fielders into the crowd. 2 on the trot. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Might look to go big again here.
Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that just shows how difficult life can be as a bowler. Lifts the ball off a good length, a fabulous bit of timing for 6.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Ashraf shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Nicely played. Runs 1. Needs to be on target. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Four overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
And gone. Brilliant catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Square cut, finds point, no run. Dubé, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Dubé has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. 8 runs added in that over. India 64 for 5.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
Massive outside edge. Good pick up, big chance. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Finds the edge. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Super catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Beats the field with a great shot.
That's an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and driven through the covers for 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Oh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Doesn't beat the infield. Trouble! Edged it. Afridi with a huge appeal. Gone. Fine catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Ashraf from the Tata end. Bumrah taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Good fielding out in the boundary. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
The batting team are now 80 for 8. The new batsman heading out to the crease at number 10.
He's got their tail up.
Goes over the top with that shot. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Ashraf getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. There's a chance if it hits.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out.
Power and precision in that shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Onto that early. That could be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging.
Just 2 to win.
Thirteen runs added there. India are 95 for 9.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
No. Terrible shot.
They need 1 to win.
Couldn't get it through the field. It's direct hit. End of the over, 6 dot balls. Just a masterclass of bowling.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Really well done.